Hello everybody, this is Mahan. Today I'm going to talk about the disadvantage of being a realtor or real estate agent. And the only reason I'm recording this video so you guys know some of the stuff before getting into the real estate game. So I hope this is helpful for you. Also, I'll be recording another video about the advantages of being a real estate agent or realtor. So make sure you check that one out too. So the reason I said I'm recording this video, a lot of people need to know about what they're getting themselves into, because you're gonna hear a lot of different stories from people that they had some experience with the real estate and they didn't succeed or they failed, and they're gonna kind of push that to you and just give you that mindset that everybody gets into real estate is gonna fail, which is we have a high failure rate. So that's normal, but again, you'll be the first thing I want to mention, and this is the first disadvantage, is you'll be criticized a lot, and people trying to put a lot of negativity on you by telling you different stories. They're gonna tell you their stories. Hey, how we got into real estate, it didn't work, real estate doesn't work, it's hard, it's not gonna work out, you're too young, too old, or you don't have the money for it. It takes a lot of effort in order to uh, start making money in real estate, and you might need to work your first year with no money. So you're gonna get that a lot, which is normal because people failed and they think you're gonna fail as well, but you should not listen to that because they just got their result based on their action, their consistency. So I would never listen to that. So one of the disadvantages is that when you first start, when you tell everybody I want to get into real estate, usually you don't hear, oh yeah, that's like a great idea, you should do that. You usually hear bad stuff, so you make sure you don't pay attention to that. Number two is that people get into real estate, they think that they're gonna do less work, but actually you'll be doing a lot more than you think, because you see stuff on TV, you see stuff that people tell you, yeah, this is like you have the freedom, but actually if you're trying to make money and if you're trying to make it in real estate, and if you at the same time you're trying to work less than 40 hours a week, I guarantee you you're not gonna make it in the business. Okay, today that I'm recording this video, me and my team, we've been in the office for 12 hours and we've been calling people all day, setting up appointments and working with clients. So don't have that mindset mentality that you'll be working less, because you're gonna be working a lot more than you think, because you've got to be dealing with listing, you got to deal with clients, transactions, buyers, sellers. You got to be dealing with all of that stuff, which is really time consuming. And in order to do good in the business, you have to give your time, you have to give value to people, so they will they'll do business with you. The third disadvantage of being a realtor or real estate agent is stressful. Okay, because I've never had a transaction that was just so smooth and closed easy, and I didn't have to kind of come up with some kind of creative solution in order to get it closed, because everybody gets emotional in the transaction, especially the buyers and the sellers. So a lot of times what realtors and real estate agents, they don't do, they don't separate the emotions from the business, because your job is to be logical, because you're looking at it as a business, and it is emotional, and especially when it's your first year and you want to get paid, and you might even sound desperate for closing the deal, but you should not get emotional. That's a mistake that I see happening a lot, because real estate is all numbers, and your job as somebody trying to close a deal is to find solutions, because a lot of stuff is going to happen for every single transaction, and just you have to look at it logically as business. Now, how I can get this deal to close, you got to keep asking yourself this question in order to get the deal closed. So you're gonna get stressful, but try not to look at it logically, especially when you get more confident down the road, when you have more deals in the pipeline closing, you would look at it more as a business. And but when you first start, the disadvantage is going to be stressful, but again, it's business as every other business, as a business owner, because you're running your business as an entrepreneur, and you gotta get stressful because there's up and downs everywhere in every business. So number four, the disadvantage of being a realtor or getting into real estate is it's so easy to get in. So when things are, when it's so easy to get in, and you might ask me why you're saying that it's so easy to get in, is because a lot of people get into it. A lot of people get into it, and a lot of people, they don't want to do the work, do the training, be professional. So they put a whole bad name on every realtor in the business. So for example, uh, some guy thinks that he's going to make a lot of money into business. They get into the business, they get their license, they never train, they never get any training, they don't go attend seminars, read books, or try to educate themselves about the business they're in to be a professional. And what end up happening is they act too salesy, they act too pushy, they sound desperate, they're lazy, they don't serve their clients. So they put a whole bad name on people in the industry. So it's easy to get in, high failure rate, and people with no education, no training, no set skills coming to the business, and they put a bad name on everybody else who are actually trying to make a career, make a business, build a team of professionals working all together trying to make a living. So that's that. And number five, that a lot of agents and realtors, they'll be dealing with, there is no consistency in your income. So if you're with a broker or on a team that you're getting leads, and you might have consistency, just your broker keep feeding you leads, you go out there, show houses, or they give you listing appointments or seller leads, where you go out there and make it happen and you have closings every month. But some of the other agents are independent and they don't get any leads, so for them is more likely that they're not going to have consistent income, especially in the first year. But also to let you know, there's a lot of agents that they're closing 4 or 5 deals, maybe sometimes 10 deals a month, and it's happening. But again, that's one of the disadvantages. If you're not working hard enough, there's not going to be any consistency in your income. So you have to look into this before you get to the business. And you're gonna get these a lot, but I wouldn't pay attention to them. And make sure you check my next video about advantages of being a real estate agent or realtor, because it's been life-changing for me. You have a lot of opportunities, and from 1 month to a year, you can change your life, you can transform your life if you have the right set skills, you do the right training, you give value to people, you serve people, and also you look at it as a business. You look at it as an organization. You have everything set. You have a plan. You have a goal that you want to set. Make sure you work hard, and it's going to be very rewarding for you. And but you also have to deal with disadvantages. And again, I want to thank you so much for watching these videos, and make sure you check the other videos that we have on the channel. They're very helpful if you're a realtor, real estate agent, or real estate investor, or wholesaler. And make sure you look at those videos. We got some great content. And also please subscribe to our channel, and thank you for watching this video.